Hello and welcome to Vanguardlive Sports. I'm Damlola Ogunshaki. And of course, I will do it to say everything that it's sports. And of course, today we'll be looking at ighalo set to leave Man United this week. Man United chase King as ighalo's replacement. Dortmund versus Bayern, Lewandowski, Haaland battle for Bundesliga title, and also AC Milan assists Zlatan as a calf injury. Osimhen gives Napoli green light, and also talking about the Mike Tyson, and of course we'll be starting with Hello, who will be leaving Man United this week, and talking about the story, I think it's a little. Should I say on the down part, because a lot of people were expecting to see ighalo play for the Old Trafford for a long time, but he's set to leave Man United at the end of this load spell this week with his parent club, that's Shanghai Shenhua, which are keen to have him have the striker back ahead of the start of the Chinese Super League season. Ighalo has been a hit at Old Trafford since signing a loan deal on the final day of the January transfer window. He's scoring 4 times for his boyhood club, but his loan spell looks set to end after 8 appearances, with his initial deal only penned until May 31st. Man United season will now extend well beyond that as a result of the coronavirus pandemic, which has caused a suspension to the campaign, with United not playing since their 5-0 demolition of Lax on March 12th. Meanwhile, the United still have 9 Premier League games to play and remain in the Europa League and the FA Cup. They are keen to keep ighalo until the end of this season, and they've had a discussion with Shanghai Shenhua, which is the parent club of ighalo, about extending his loan deal. However, the Chinese team they are keen on beginning the Chinese Super League season in late June. Or early July, and as a result, they are really keen to have the 30-year-old striker back in the field. And talking about ighalo, he has, his interest was hidden from a lot of people, as he has said that the Old Trafford, he has been dreaming to play with them since from childhood. He actually exceeded his expectation with goals all over the start from the club. But with Rashford now fit and available again for Man United, I think he's ready to go back to Shanghai Shenhua. Although a lot of Nigerians were really happy, but still, I think it still achieved a dream a little. And talking about people having different opinions, some were saying that he should go for the money, and we have others saying that he should still stay with, he should stay with Man United and all that. But I think it's the ball is still left in his court, and also on the decision of Shanghai Shenhua. Also talking about King. Man United have actually set their sights on signing Joshua King, as it is increasingly becoming remote that they can get Odion on a 3-month loan extension. But King came through United's academy and has made his name on Bournemouth with 48 goals in his 5 years. In January, United made a €20 million bid for King on deadline day, but it was rejected, so they moved to sign Odion on the loan transfer from Shanghai Shenhua, and that was actually a good move. But as we are saying, ighalo is expected to return to China at the end of this month. And also talking about Osimhen, the AC Milan target, that's Victor Osimhen, has given the green light to join Napoli this summer. According to reports, Milan are actually looking at a potential replacement for Zlatan Ibrahimovic, and while Real Madrid's Luka Jovic is also the priority, Osimhen is also a player the club are watching, and it has been suggested that Osimhen could command a fee of up to 60 million this summer, with Liverpool and Real Madrid among those that are strongly linked. And also, the negotiation is still nowhere near complete, as they must convince Lille to lower their demands. But the player approval is already a good step, as he has approved. But we're still looking forward to the deal. And also talking about Zlatan Ibrahimovic, AC Milan have insisted that he suffered a calf injury, and on Monday, after reports that he has a suspectedly ruptured his Achilles. There were fears that the injury could have brought an end to his long career in the game, with his Milan contract to set to expire in the summer after signing a short deal in January. And okay, according to reports also, the former United player was actually featured to have some injury, and it has actually been put in action for a very long time, and that is all on that AC Milan. And also talking about Dortmund versus Bayern, sorry. Erling Haaland has actually been eating all the headlines since his January move, but the side also murdered the current of Bayern Munich striker Robert Lewandowski into a world-class forward. And the two front men are dominating the Bundesliga's goal-scoring chart at the moment, and their goals could be crucial in deciding who wins this year title, as Bayern face Dortmund tonight. I think that's a lot of match we are looking for in the Bundesliga match. And according to reports, Haaland has 13 goals from his first 13 games at Dortmund, while Lewandowski managed only 2 in his first 13 appearance at the club, and he has also scored more goals up to this point in the campaign, with 28 than what Lewandowski did in the season prior to joining Dortmund, and that's 21. And also moving on to the former England player about Premier League. That's former England and Arsenal physio Gary Lewin has warned that players are at increased risk of muscle and joint injuries with project restarts failing to provide a proper precision to build fitness. Of course, we're actually expecting some of this to happen due to, talking about this coronavirus pandemic. A lot of players have been indoor for a long time, even though they are training inside. But of course, we know that training inside and in your gym is not the same thing as training on the field, and that's what the former England physio Gary Lewin is saying. He said, they were given the green light by government to accelerate a return to action to complete the 2019 to 2020 season. Lewin has warned that the look of the Bundesliga return earlier this month, that it should serve as a warning. And in the first round of matches, following a 2-month hiatus for the coronavirus pandemic, that there were 8 muscle injury in the Bundesliga. And for Lewin, the Premier League player could expect to see similar without a proper preparation. If there's no proper preparation, of course, Premier League also could see the same thing, as some of them will be suffering from different injuries, as joints and muscle injuries. So I think it's best that they should train on, but we are all happy that sport is actually back, and we are waiting for Premier League, of course, to start next month again. And moving on to boxing now, Bare Knuckle has offered Tyson over 16 million euro. He was offered on improved terms of astonishing 16 million euro deal, which initially received from the Savage Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship and the boss of the American organization. And that's they've all claimed, but we're not sure of that yet. But the heavyweight boxing champion has been untethered to with potential offers, as he earns his sharpness and physique in anticipation of a ring comeback, including a lucrative bid by the Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship, which will now be increased with extra incentives, including charitable donations. I don't know, I think I'm not the only one who saw that video of Mike Tyson training and getting set to come back to the boxing scene. But we are all looking forward to that and see if it's going to be possible. But he has actually been offered 16 million euros, and I think that is a great deal. Now, looking at the matches that we have in the Bundesliga tonight, I think in the Bundesliga we'll be having Borussia Dortmund will be playing with FC. They'll be home to FC Bayern Munich, and also Bayer Leverkusen will be home to Wolfsburg, and Frankfurt will be home to Freiburg, and also Bremen will be more home to Mönchengladbach. And of course, okay, that is what we have on today's features on in Bundesliga. Of course, if you want to know about the time, you can always get a copy of the Vanguard newspaper, or you can always visit our website, and that's www.vanguardngr.com to get more of our top sporting stories. And also, don't forget to like and always share our videos on our Facebook page. Like and follow us, and also you can always create a watch party with your friends to get more of the updates. And but for now, for today, it's bye from me, Damlola Ogunshaki, and always don't forget to always stay safe.